Hi all and welcome to my new video related to Bitcoin education. This is the second video of the 15th video I will make to explain step by step the blockchain. And this video is called Introduction to Blockchain. We saw in the previous video the problem that Bitcoin is trying to solve, the double spending problem. Here we will have an introduction to blockchain. As always, this presentation is for educational purpose only. It is not a financial advice. The reference book are the basics of Bitcoin and blockchain basic, written by Anthony Lewis and Daniel Drescher. I really recommend you to read both this book if you are interested in the blockchain, I use mostly the information coming from these books in order to explain all the steps. As said, this is the second videos from the 15 that I will make. And later on, in the third one, we will start with discuss about technology, for example, public key cryptography. Let's connect with the previous video, which is the problem that Bitcoin is trying to solve. Till 2008, there were only two ways to transfer value. Physically, transfer of tokens, example, cash of gold, digitally using a third party, updating a ledger. Example, credit card and PayPal. There was no option to send value or money digitally without using a third party. And Bitcoin breakthrough from technological perspective is exactly that it allows to transfer money digitally without the need of the third party to handle and order the transactions. And because Bitcoin solves the double spending problem. It prevents that without a third party, money can be double spent. Problem also known as the Byzantine generals problem, that problem that we saw in the previous video. The goal of Bitcoin is then to create an electronic payment system that cannot be censored and to allow anyone the ability to send payments directly from one party to another without going through a financial institution. So recreate digital payments in a decentralized world. And the blockchain is the technology used to reach that goal, avoiding the double spending issue. The best way to explain the blockchain is then to start with a centralized model and try to decentralize it, building up the design of Bitcoin step by step. And this is what we will do in the next 12 videos. And the last one, the 15, it will be the conclusion. Let's start about introduction of blockchain. Contrary to popular belief, Bitcoin did not come out of nowhere. The idea of digital cash has a long and rich history. Most notably, a loose collective known as the cyberpunks wrote at length about digital anonymous cash, how such system might be realized, and the societal implication of strong cryptography in general. Hence the name cyberpunks. While Bitcoin is a breakthrough in many ways, all the technological part that make it work did exist already. We had public key cryptography, peer-to-peer networks, digital signatures, cryptographic hash function, cryptographic timestamps, hash chains, proof of work. All these technology were already existing. In fact, Satoshi did not invent any clever new algorithm or cryptography primitive. Instead, he found a way to combine existing technology in an ingenious way, using economic incentives and game theory to bootstrap and secure the system. In fact, the art and Bitcoin's prehistory is as long as it is fascinating. Satoshi was able to build upon various technology and protocols, some of which go back 50 years and more. While 50 years may be a long time in technology, the art of cryptography is way more ancient than that, dating back as far as 1900 BC. It's hard to say what are the most important building blocks, but the most fundamental ones are probably digital signature in 1976 and public key cryptography in 1978. And in the picture you can see the Bitcoin prehistory, that Bitcoin is the result of 40 years of research, development and demand, trying to build a digital money. So Bitcoin is not coming from nowhere, as many people are saying nowadays. Various digital cash systems have been developed before Bitcoin. All of them failed eventually, and all for similar reason. There were six that following are particularly interesting in the context of Bitcoin: eCash, eGold, Hashcash, BitGold, BMoney, and RPOW, Reusable Proof of Work by Hal Finney. And I made also a special video only for the history of digital money. If you are more interested in these six, I describe these six. I will not do here because there is already this video, but this is just a resume to say that there were already many tendencies to create digital money. And the most important thing is that Satoshi was standing on the shoulders of giants who have built several different technology previous to him. He combined all of them, he added the difficulty adjustment, and the result was to have magic internet money, the best form of money the humanity has ever had. And last slide, Bitcoin blockchain managed to be a software running on computers that communicate with each other, forming a network. In the Bitcoin blockchain is the ability to perform the following task. You can see here, connect with other participant Bitcoin network, then we have store the blockchain, listen for new transaction, validate the transaction, relay valid transaction, validate the blocks, listen to new blocks, create new blocks, mine new blocks. These are this is all the tasks. The blockchain has the ability to perform all of these tasks, and we will see all of them step by step, starting from next video. And then I hope you enjoyed, and see you in one of my next videos. Bye.